Welcome back to the channel, guys. Adrian Nickelodeon coming at you from Sydney, Australia, and this is part 3 of the 170 horsepower MT10 build. So this is episode 3, coming off episode number 2, which we installed the power commander into the bike. We haven't yet started the motorcycle, so we're going to do that right now and take it on a test ride and see if the Dynojet PC5 is really worth its salt. So the main issues I had with the bike was that it wasn't tuned when I bought it, so it's really hard to explain how this feels, but the accelerator feels really soggy. Doesn't feel responsive. It feels like it does whatever it wants to do, and that's because we've decatted the exhaust. We've got an Akrapovic link pipe and an Akrapovic muffler, but the main part is we've taken the cat out and put the link pipe in there, and without a tune it's really messed up the fueling of the motorcycle. So we've got a soggy accelerator, we've got flat spots in the rev range. You'll be accelerating and then it will feel like it's slowing down and then it'll kick in again. Really unpredictable, makes it a little bit hard to ride and takes all of the fun out of the motorcycle. So what we're looking for is a more responsive throttle, and we're looking for those power gains. So we're going from stock 158 horsepower and we've cranked it up to 170, so we should definitely feel the difference. So without any further ado, let's get this thing started up, shall we? Whew. Let's hope I don't nuke the bike. A little higher. Alright, we're going to let the bike warm up and we'll get out on the road. Alright, so let's get out there. This is the first ride of the Yamaha MT10 with the 170 horsepower tune. Hopefully notice a big difference. Whoops. So we're going to take the bike up to the bushfire ravaged Putty Road, and I don't know, I just want to go have a look up there and have a nice feel of the bike, and then we'll sit down and we'll have a chat about what we think about the power commander on the Yamaha MT10. It's such a contrast in the horizon what we saw last time we were coming up here, with all the smoke going across the back of the sky. That's not a cloud, that's actually a bushfire. All the fires around in my area now, we've had so much rain. I think it's like 500 millimeters in like 4 days. It was something stupid. Heaviest rain we'd seen in years. It was the highest the Hawkesbury River had gotten since 1992, just for comparison. Unbelievable. Alrighty guys, so we've just been up here, we're at the top of the mountain. We've been up here for about an hour now, just had some lunch, but yeah, decided to ride up here without the camera rolling just to get a really good feel of the motorbike with the new tune. And yeah, it's I'm very happy with this tune. Let me tell you about it as we go for a ride back down the mountain. I don't think this is going to come out on camera very well, but all of that bush down there is burnt. All the trees here, they're starting to regenerate. Looking really good. Only a couple of weeks after the bushfires came through here. Alright, so anyway, enough about that. So the tune on the bike, it's pretty amazing. Before this tune, the throttle response was really like sloppy, I guess is the best way to describe it. It was very non-responsive when you wanted it to do something. It was very unpredictable as well. Now the throttle feels tight. I feel like it could be a little bit tighter, but I am used to riding the R1, which is an older motorcycle. It's got less electronics on it, so I feel like the electronics are still somehow affecting the motorcycle. Before also I was getting a lot of backfires, a lot of popping from the exhaust, and now like it's pretty smooth. You don't really get much of that at all. So that's a good indicator that we've got a pretty good tune on the bike, and it's pretty much spot on. Other than that, the bike feels responsive. I mean, plenty of power. I think I feel the power most in 6th gear when I'm accelerating from probably 120 through to about 200 k's an hour. Of course, on a private road I wouldn't do those sort of speeds on the street, but I feel like the bike in 6th gear really just keeps on pulling all the way through, which is nice. It's nice to finally have a bit of usable power in the bike. And all of this, I mean, like, I was going to get the ECU flash. It was going to cost me something close to about 900 bucks with dyno time. All of this was sorted out with a second-hand Power Commander 5 off Gumtree for 250 bucks Australian. So am I happy with the modification? Yeah, definitely. Good value for money? Yeah, definitely. I haven't tried the stock maps that they've got on the DynoJet website. I might try them out for fun and do another video down in the future, but with the SNR Pro tune that the guy had on here, I mean, he paid 1,500 bucks for the tune and for the DynoJet Power Commander. So I basically got all of that value for 250 bucks. So yeah, I'm a happy camper. So the motorcycle spits flames, guys, I shit you not.